Longtime Cash Game Island resident and supporter David Contreras says, "Hey Adrian, great to see you on YouTube. Cash Game Island was a great little community on Twitch. I'd like to know what's one of the most influential and memorable books you've read in the last 2 to 3 years." Perfect timing, David. Thank you for asking. Let's get started. I think this will be a really good starting point. One of my favorite books that I've read in a while was definitely Switch, How to Change Things When Change is Hard by Chip and Dan Heath. It gives a really good framework for actually making changes in any area of your life or business, relationship, whatever it might be. This is a great way to increase your chances of doing it successfully and sticking to it, because it's really easy to fall back, and they go into really good detail as to why we fall back and how the rider, which there's 3 main points here: direct the rider, motivate the elephant, and shape the path. The rider is the logical, analytical side of things, and it can only brute force its way through for so long. The elephant is the emotional or subconscious, and it has a much larger sway on what you are actually doing. And the environment or path or situation is also dictating your likelihood of success. Now, they make some very important points in that with the rider, you have too many options. You're overanalyzing what you could be doing instead of actually doing. You're stuck in decision paralysis. Your wheels are just spinning, but you're not actually getting anywhere. What they suggest is scripting the critical moves. So something that will actually get you towards that goal. First of all, knowing what you're headed towards, where you're going, is really important. It'll help you reverse engineer how to get there, and you might come up with pretty ingenious ways of getting there once you know where you're actually going. You want to be pointing towards the destination, but scripting a specific thing you're gonna do that will get you there. At least one thing, make it very specific and do it. That'll get the ball in motion in the right direction. Oftentimes we're not lazy, we're just exhausted from having tried so many ways and having it fail. And our logical side kind of messes with us. It's usually focused more on the negative, and what tends to work, what they point out, is focusing on the bright spots, the things that are actually working, that are giving you clues as to what you should do more of. And you can model the people that are already successful or the strategies that are working for other businesses and implement them into your own life. Success leaves clues. A lot of intelligent people say model the successful people, model what's working. A lot of people have tested so many things over decades. Instead of having to go through it yourself and waste a lot of years of your life, learn from other people's mistakes, learn what not to do, and learn what is working, what's currently working. See and look at, study the people that are doing whatever it is you're trying to do well, implement their strategies, use what's already shown to be proven. This is what people are doing in a wide range of fields to have immense success. And you can improve from there, perhaps, you know, if you stick to it and you go, but start with getting something that's working going. Motivating the elephant. If the elephant thinks that it's too hard, like let's say you're trying to lose 500 pounds and get an 8-pack, I mean, you might not start with an intense gym workout. You might start with, instead of eating 2 cakes a day, eating 1 cake a day. You know, scale it down, take gradual steps, and reward yourself for the small wins. So constant rewards for the elephant will keep him moving. Fuel. He responds really well to emotion, strong emotion. You have to fuel that, but book those small wins, reward yourself for them, be happy. Oh yeah, I drank a glass of water today, babe. Whew, fantastic. I used to only drink Coca-Cola, and now I'm drinking some water. Wow, such progress. Shrink the change, small, gradual nuggets, and paint the picture as clearly as possible for the elephant to see it. Just like with the rider, know where you're going and what's it gonna be like when you get there? What's it gonna feel like? Feel that, be in that, visualize yourself there and feel it. Actually need the emotion there. It'll give fuel to the elephant. A lot of people suggest, you know, listening to autobiography of people that have crushed it, or inspirational material of people overcoming obstacles, and just kind of keep fueling yourself, because it's easy to run out of gas. It's easy to get stuck back in your old ways and kind of, you know, flatline at a pretty low wavelength. But if you keep fueling yourself, you're probably gonna have a much better chance at pushing through and getting your elephant to go in the right direction. And shaping the path, involves, first of all, your surroundings, the people you're dealing with, the variables you surround yourself with. It's got a crypto update. Getting trolled over here. You want to shape the path, so you probably want to get rid of the variables that are easy to get rid of. If you're not trying to eat potato chips, maybe not having potato chips in the cupboard is a great idea. If you're not trying to drink Coke, maybe not having Coke in the fridge is a great idea. There can be more subtle things, like the people you surround yourself with. I've been saying that for a bit because I do feel that a lot of people's environment, you'd be better off alone than surrounded by some of the toxic people that are kind of keeping you on that wavelength. That might sound kind of shitty at first, but realize you'll do a better job of helping those people by you yourself changing your trajectory. If you're aiming upward, you're probably gonna bring some people up with you. If you're stirring around the bottom of the barrel, kind of doing what you've been doing, you're gonna probably continue doing what you've been doing. A body in motion stays in motion. One main point that a lot of people bring up is the growth mind state. Not assuming that you're doomed and stuck forever in the way that you are, that you're able to improve. A lot of people are scared to try something for fear of failure and, actually getting judged. Maybe you don't think that you fear how people are gonna look at it, but maybe you actually do hold yourself back because of other people's opinions in certain things. And realizing that it's gonna take those failures, it's gonna take you doing and failing at it. This is not gonna be my best book review if I do 1,000,000 book reviews. If I do 1,000,000 book reviews and I don't figure something out, if I do 1,000,000 book reviews and I don't figure something, I can't do 1,000,000 book reviews. It's not enough. I have to be churning book reviews. If I do 1,000 book reviews, well, why am I talking like that? I feel like the Winnebago man just snapping. Why am I ranting about some nonsense? Keep it crisp, clean, precise, concise. Hoo ha, hoo ha. We're gonna improve. See, I'm learning as I do. You see that? Did you feel that? Is it virtual reality for you? Are you with me? Are you floating? Are you flying? How high are you flying right now? Build habits. Build habits. If you actually build a habit, at first it's gonna be tough and you can use the rider to force it for a bit, get the ball rolling. But once you actually build that habit and it's a routine, and it goes on autopilot, you don't have to use that willpower to force yourself, and you can stack these habits. Build one at a time, but stack them up until you're standing on a pedestal with the gold medal around your neck, baby. Wow, you made it. You're the winner. You're the winner. Rally the herd. If you're looking to do this in an organization, you need to set a very clear goal that you're all gonna be pursuing. And smart business people, there's other books I've been reading, they do a really good job of outlining the principles and what the target is. And sometimes the other people figure out much better ways than you would have of actually getting to that target. Don't underestimate people, but make it very clear and precise as to where you're trying to go. And that's gonna really help pave your way. Know what you want, or do your best to figure it out and start taking steps. As you start taking steps, you might figure out what you thought you wanted isn't, but that's gonna get you closer to what you actually want. So anyway, this is one of my favorite books as far as productive, positive material that'll help you change really anything. I'm gonna give away a copy of this book to somebody that posts a comment in the YouTube here, letting me know what specific action could you script to help you get towards where you're trying to go. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, we'll send you a hard copy of this. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a lot out of it. Much love. Thanks for watching. I will get better at doing book reviews. See you later.